Good evening, and welcome to this special breaking news out of Canton, the city that is in the news almost every day. But today it's for something especially heinous because, according to unconfirmed rumors shared on X by Sean El Jefe, apparently someone might have left a rubber doggy quack quack outside of D&E Pizza. Another attack on the McAlberts. A city torn to pieces, a family who have been through so much and didn't deserve any of it just because a fellow police officer showed up on their front lawn with bite marks and scratch marks to his arm. And they had a dog that liked to bite. It's not like that in any way implicates them. They are clean. Just listen to them in court. Even though they changed their stories a million times, they are clean. We all know this. But Sean writes that whether it's a toy turtle, a rubber ducky, or a fake $100 bill, why the Christ is the MSP investigating such BS? Allegedly, they had 2 search warrants to find little rubber ducks in Stoughton. Who lives in Stoughton? Guess who? But apparently, the Ukrainian man dance king is the guy who is searching this. But before we dig deeper into that, let's go to our reporter at the scene and hear what he has to say in all of this breaking news. Yes, but did you talk to the owner at the place? So he didn't see where it came from. So someone chased you down while you were outside. Who could that be? A skeleton-like lady with a horse face. Well, that sounds interesting, but I hope that at least you are safe now, because we don't know what happens in Canton, but in Canton, ladies seem to be a little more aggressive than in the rest of the country. But the police have sent their crack investigator to investigate all of this. And I'm told that we have him ready for an interview. So let's hear what Sergeant Bukaknik has to say about the case. Um, I think we might have caught him in an inopportune time. But earlier, a press conference was held by the Canton police because they already apprehended 4 suspects near the scene that they believe could be the perpetrators who did this heinous hate crime. The first person was a local citizen journalist who claims he was just there with his girlfriend to eat after he had been out investigating how a phone would record steps or stairs transversed while sitting in a car. He also was chased by this rather horse-looking skeleton, and apparently someone claims she is also a member of the McAlberts clan, but it seems more like she's in relations to Mr. Ed. The second suspect is this chef who had been reading the Yelp reviews of D&E Pizza that claims they have a mediocre chicken and parm. So he wanted to come to Canton and show them how to make a really good chicken and parm, because with all the eyes following this case, they would get an increase in customers and maybe they could get their Yelp reviews up. Another guy who was very interested in the D&E pizza place claimed he was from a Sicilian interest organization who was very impressed by how the McAlberts ran Canton. And he said, not since Vito Corleone have we seen such an impressive organization. And I don't understand it because D&E Pizza is just one store. So what he means by that, I don't know. But apparently he talked a lot about Luca Brasi and sleeping with the fishes. Again, maybe it's my Italian that's not strong enough, but this guy is also a suspect. The last guy was picked up near the scene. He was standing holding a placard saying, "I will lie on social media for weed." That was crossed out and it said gas money under it. He claimed that his mom was a famous lawyer and he is a very, very famous internet journalist. People were laughing at him, calling him a towel, and some people even mockingly called him Doink the Duck. The police officers described him as unbathed, smelling like athlete's foot and weed. But if he has anything to do with the case, no one could really tell because everything he said sounded like he had lived on a diet of weed and lead paint. But back to the more important thing. Who could do something this bad? And how will the McAlbert clan ever survive such a heinous attack? On JNN News, we strongly disagree with people who do this kind of vandalism. Those poor McAlberts are just trying to get back to normal. And who cares if each and every one of them lied in court, misremembered in court? Who cares if they had a dog that went to live in Vermont? Who cares if Chris Albert hit someone with a car years ago and killed him? Who cares that Brian Albert sold his house a little under the market value? The biggest problem is the yellow menace that these rubber ducks are. Good night.